where you are now is perfect. I'm going to move some of those bags so that's not blocking anybody walking. Second, you can't block any of the entrances, because if anybody blocks an entrance, they could give you a summons, and we don't want to go to court on some silly thing like blocking a entrance, because that's not what the law allows for. And where you currently are right now, there's no blocking. He wanted you to move. You don't want to move. I told him you have a right to be here as it is now. He said, well, that's only been for the last 15 minutes. And so what I'm saying to you, since the next hour they'll close, there's other people going in. It's very difficult over the next hour. I'll just fall and I'll run back and see what we can do. But if you're blocking, the other thing he just said to me, so that's the issue. Theoretically, if your back is up against the wall, they can claim that you're on their private property. Okay? Any questions?
We're using that as a metaphor. Okay. Backs are up against the wall.
Well,
human rights is on the defense.
But if you do that, they potentially give you a summons for being on their property. So the smart thing to do, the visual is up against the wall, but you're not physically up against the wall. That's the way they handle that.
What did you say about 15 minutes? I'll tell you about it later.
That the last 15 minutes, the officer said, because I said, look, they're not breaking the law. He said, well, for the last 15 minutes they've been complying. And I said, well, for the next hour they'll comply too. All right? So if that happened before that someone was blocking the entrance, if that happens again, you're going to be subject to a summons. And I don't think anybody wants to get a summons, because if you get a summons, they might also want to put you in the system. And you could be there potentially even overnight. So nobody wants to do that.
So if we maintain our position where we are now,
you're legal, as long as no one's up against the wall. Where you are now. And the next thing is, you can't take up more than 50% of the sidewalk.
Good.
So each one of these squares is about 5 feet. So right now we're for about 50%. So I think if we had an imaginary line right where I am, I think you're cool. You're cool.
Do they get you for a mask?
Excuse me?
They actually have to arrest you for a mask?
Yeah, what about the mask?
3 or more people wearing the mask, they can arrest you. However, I've challenged the mask laws, and I think it's unconstitutional, but they still do it. In the winter, it's appropriate to wear masks. In the summer, but the rule is 3 or more, then they can get you for that. So theoretically, if 2 people are wearing the mask, that's not a violation
no podemos
of the law.
utilizar más del 50% de la cera y no podemos bloquear las entradas ni recargarlos en su pared porque pueden alegar que estamos utilizando.
And if the crowd goes larger, my suggestion would be to let the people go over there.
No queremos estar en su sistema.
So I never heard of that one that's leaning up against the wall, but it's a new one. But technically that is their property, and if you're on their property, they could get you for trespass. As opposed to disorderly conduct.
Even as a Mexican, is the property? If I'm Mexican, I'm Mexican.
That might be his property.
It's the government of Mexico, not the people of Mexico. And as you're here doing the right demonstration, there's a huge difference between the government of Mexico and the people of Mexico.
That's the truth. They might be in it.
That's why it's their property. So my sense is, don't lean up against their wall.
Good.
The government represented the public interest, we could lean up against it.
All right. Any more questions?
¿Más preguntas?
Sometimes I put my mask.
The mask.
it off.
You can, as long as there's not 3 people wearing the mask at the same time.
Solamente
Can be 2.
3 personas
That's 2.
usando la máscara
Or
al
3.
mismo
Yeah.
tiempo.
All right.
No puede haber
I have
4.
mine.
1845, where the in Pacific North fighting the landowners, and the landowners would call the cops in. So what they